What's up, people? Cat Sports here. What's up, William? Old school. Just do boxing. It looks like I actually got a chat going here tonight. Wow. Whoa. I'll have to rinse you up, old school. It's a few good fights tonight. We had the big historic women's fight last night. The first ever women's fight. Championship fight scheduled for 12 3-minute rounds. But I found out earlier it wasn't undisputed. The WBC didn't sanction it. So it was for the IBF, WBO. Because those three bodies sanctioned it. But anyway, Amanda threw a shutout. She came in there early and put the pressure on Danilo Ramos and worked behind that southpaw jab, changed levels. Pretty much pressed forward the entire fight. But Ramos was game. She tried to move in and out of range, tried to fight off the back foot, but she didn't have no power to keep Serrano from coming in on her. It looked like Ramos got knocked down in the 12th round, but the referee waved it off. But all three judges gave it to Amanda, 120-108. But both women proved they had the skills and the stamina to box those 12 3-minute rounds. So, hey, maybe the women 3-minute rounds going to become a thing. But I don't know because Mauricio and the WBC didn't sanction it. Mauricio always doing something. He stopped Bivol and Beterbiev, remember? Thought about Bivol was Russian. They ain't messing with the women 3-minute rounds. They need to do something about Mauricio. If somebody needs to sanction him. But I didn't get the Tyson Fury fight, but I heard he had to eke out a split decision. I was like, what? And I heard he got put on the mat, Tyson Fury, by the MMA guy in his first boxing match. But hope nobody don't start saying, well, Usyk's going to do this to him, Usyk's going to do that, because it's going to be a completely different Fury when he gets in there against Usyk. I'm sure he didn't come top level against this MMA guy. But still, they was giving Floyd flack when Conor McGregor went 12 rounds with him, remember? Fury had to eke out a split decision. And old Shaq got to stop it. Shaq had to work for it though. Hernandez was on Shaq's ass. I heard Shaq was down on, if he got the stoppage in the last round, I heard he was down on 2 judges' cards at the time of the stoppage. Wow. Looked like everybody that was in here done left. Come back. But take a look at the undercard of the fights we had tonight. We had Javed Ramirez against Jose Rosas. Ramirez showed some inexperience, but he still punished Rosas the entire fight. And he got the stoppage in the 8th round, last round. Then we had Eduardo Nunez against Oscar Escandon. Nunez had a highlight reel knockout. Got him with a sweeping right hand. Escandon made it. This is the second round. Escandon made it to his feet, but the referee took a good hard look at him and stopped it. That was in the second round. Then they had Justice Hooney went up against Andrew Tabiti. Hooney kept his record undefeated, outpointing Tabiti in a 10-rounder. Hooney used his strength and size to control Tabiti early. Got a comfortable lead, but Tabiti, he survived it. He got into a rhythm in the middle round. Did some good counter punching, but it was one-sided. Honey got 190. He got a shutout on one card and 98-92 on two other cards. So it was one-sided. And then Shaq and Hernandez. Wow, what a fight. What a fight. I didn't think it was going to go the way it went, though. Yeah. Shaq came out boxing, but Hernandez was putting that work in and putting them rounds in the bank. Hernandez was a hit on the cards at the time to stop it. Of course, Shaq had him in the 11th round. And then there's a tough cookie. He was almost out on his feet, still battling. That 11th round was, woo, that's the round of the year. So far that I've seen. And I had William Old School in here. I had Just Do Boxing. Now nobody's here but me. Another good night of boxing. Eat my food, just nobody in here. Yep. Mr. Tyson Fury had to eke out a split decision against an MMA guy in his first boxing match. Now, is the MMA guy that good? Probably Fury. I didn't see it, but I guess Fury wasn't in shape and focusing at the level he normally is for fights. William Old School Ron, what's up, my brother? What's going on, man? Did you see the fights tonight? Did you see Big Tyson Fury have to eke out a split decision against an MMA guy making his first in his first boxing match? I didn't see it, but I heard about it. Heard Tyson Fury tasted the match. It was another great weekend of boxing. I would have loved to see that. Yeah. Oh, did you saw it? Okay. Man, I thought it was just going to be Fury dominating him and knocking the guy out, but they said he gave Fury everything he could handle. Missed it. So they got to run that back. Fury and Usyk supposed to be December 23rd. Well, you think he lost, huh? Now that was an exhibition though, so I don't think it would have counted against his record if they would have. Plus the belts wasn't on the line, and it was only 10 rounds. Okay, you have to check that out. Yes, I'm gonna definitely have to check that out. You know, Shaki. That was a good fight. I didn't think that was going to be like that. Hernandez came to fight, man. He was ahead at the time of the stoppage, too, on 2 of the judges' calls. But Shaq pulled it out. Yeah, I'm going to check that out as soon as I get off of here. Let me see. Yeah, it was. I was just getting ready to rinse you up, Old School, when you came back in here. You had left out. I'm doing it now. Yeah, that was a war. That 11th round is the round of the year so far that I've seen. I mean, Hernandez was out on his feet, looked like he was still battling. Man, I thought it was going to be over in round 11, but... Yeah. Okay, Old School, you are now a managing moderator. And did you see the women's fight last night? The 12 3-minute rounds. Both of them made it through it, and they look pretty good doing it. The WBC didn't sanction it though. Mauricio always doing something. He messed up the Beterbiev Bivol fight. Yeah, I had got to doing something, and I was supposed to come on at 1. I tried to come on late because I don't want to step on none of the people's toes that's been on here, you know. And I'm just basically getting started. How's your channel coming along? Okay, you caught the commentary here. Yeah, I didn't see it. I think it was on the Zone. But so they said that Fury and Usyk is signed for December 23rd. I did not know that. See, Just Do was in here, but he left out too because I was late. Me and Thomas Hill was on here till about 4 o'clock this morning last night. He was cooking for some kind of event he was giving today. Yeah. Yep. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, your laptop. Okay, yeah. Yeah, I gotta get more active on here. I got 500 and something subscribers. But you get subscribers real quick with making short videos. Yeah. What time is it down there where you at, Old School? You on the same time? Because like I'm in Maryland. I think New Orleans is on the same time, right? Eastern Standard Time. Okay. Oh, you're an hour behind us. Did you know that Monster Anyway's little brother was a fighter? And one of the belts Monster dropped when he went up to fight Cool Boy's little brother got it. He got a fight coming up, not this Wednesday, but the week after this. I'm gonna check it out. He can't be on the level that Monster's on. He fights at 118 bantamweight. Yep. Well, Randallstown, Maryland. Or like 30 minutes outside Baltimore. Yeah. It's 1:59 here. Yeah, I'm up here like I'm like 30 minutes from where Jay live at. Yep. I was supposed to have been at that crab freak they was having, but they never had it. Everybody just stopped talking about it. So I don't know what happened. Did you see a wrench by your name, Old School? Because it don't show up on mine, on my laptop. I think I did it right. Okay, yeah, it shows up on the phone, right? Okay. Yeah, I see it. Didn't show up on the laptop. I did about 10 of these things. I was on here talking to myself. Where Thomas Hill at? Oh no, he was one of the ones that get a wrench right away, you know. Part of the Hangout family. But that undercard, that wasn't too much at all on the Shaqy fight. But you see, they had Hernandez ahead. I knew that was going to happen. I don't know why Shaqy went down there in Mexico. He's the champion. Probably got a better bag though. Yeah, I know. I didn't want to interfere with anybody else's time, but I'm gonna have to start doing that. You get more viewers and stuff. Yeah, you're right. Have you ever did any lives? Old school? No? So next week, let's see, November 4th is AB fights next week. Adrian Broner fighting a guy named Chris Howard that hasn't fought since 2013. And Joe Cordina. Edward Vasquez. Yeah. Yeah, he was Don King. I'd like to see AB get a shot at Rolly. He probably could get himself another belt. Rolly, Thomas Hill told me that Rolly got a mandatory, and guess who it is? Barroso, the one they cheated. Yeah. Yeah. It looked okay. His first fight back, but he got hit a little bit too much, but he had been out for a while. So hopefully he do better this time. Yeah. You was going for Regis too, right? Yeah. I'm team Regis too. A lot of people are gonna be shocked. Yeah, I think Regis is gonna do it. I just don't understand all the people. They're just not giving Regis a chance at all. Yeah, it would. Yeah, that press conference would be something. That would be must-see TV. That would be better than the fight. Rolly in there swinging for the fence is all wide open. I think they're going to feed him to Ryan Garcia, though, to get him a belt if he get past this guy Duarte. That's going to be the move. Yeah, I know. And Regis can box a whole lot better than people give him credit for. Devin ain't gonna stand in there and jab his way to win like he did against. This ain't no George Kambosos. Mm-mm. And if that Regis, that Fort Josh Taylor show up, Devin gonna get stopped. He in trouble. Because that Regis gonna walk right through them little pillow-fisted jabs and stuff and lay him down. Because Josh Taylor was way bigger than Regis, bigger than Devin. And Regis was piecing them up. I think Regis won that fight. If it had been over here, he would have got the decision, but it was over there. Mm-hmm. Yeah, you're right about AB. If he's serious, in shape. But he did let his hands go in that last fight against the attorney, his first fight back. Because remember when he was at the end, when he was his last few fights before he took that long layoff, he wouldn't, I don't know what was wrong with AB. He wouldn't punch it. He wouldn't let his hands go at all. Even his trainer told him. I remember he was calling himself the problem. His trainer said the problem is you won't let your hands go. Yeah, but I like AB. He hooked up with Don King. Yeah, I think Regis is going to do it. Devin can't hurt him. He's going to be the same pillow-fisted guy he was at 135. He's going to be the same at 140. Devin is overrated, in my opinion. Too defensive. Look at JoJo. JoJo was piecing him up. And if Linares, when Linares caught him in that 10th round, if he would have got him, because it was less than 10 seconds left. If Linares would have got him with like 30, 40 seconds in that round, he would have stopped Devin. Because he was hurt bad. He was hurt bad. He walking to the corner sideways. Yeah, he is. Very basic. I wish Shakur would have took that 25%, man. And took them 4 belts from him. Because Bill admitted it in his I gotta get my charger. In his tape, his hot tape, his hot mic tape. Yeah. Back. That would have been worst case scenario. My laptop would have died on the thing. Kurt, you doing a live stream and laptop ain't charged, man. From Oshaki? No. Yes, Shakur, he couldn't make 130 no more. That's why he gave up his belt when he was fighting Costa Sayal. Shakur Shakur is a big dude. He's a big 135. I don't think Shakur is going to be at 135 that long. Tell you to be honest with you. Nope. But you know who? You know, old school who I would like to see Shakur against would give him a trouble. Subriel Matias. That style he got, because everybody is always saying that you don't know about, Jay said you don't know about Shakur's chin because it's never been tested. Subriel Matias would test it. We would find out about Shakur's chin quick if he got in there with Subriel. I would like to see that fight. That would be classic. Shakur would probably fight him like he did Nakazilla. High level, super high level defense mode. Yeah. That's the fight I would like to see. Matias and Shakur. As far as Tank, I think it's going to be Pitbull. And because Tank messed his hand up and Pitbull went the distance and got all that publicity and everything, and I think Calvin and they think they owe Pitbull a knockout. That's why they want him. They want to correct that. Yeah, I want to see Tank knock him out too. Set all that noise up. People was actually saying Pitbull won. That tell you you're a bad man when somebody go the distance against you. They beat you. They so used to him knocking people up. Devin don't want no Matias. Yeah. Because Matias going to put pressure. You got to have a chin fighting him because he gonna test it. He remind me a little bit of Aaron Pryor. How he just come out there and go straight at you. Ain't no boxing. He ain't worrying about doing no boxing. He just want to fight. Devin don't mean that. Well, why didn't he say Matias' name when he first went up there then? They saw that last fight we just had, and they saw something. Just like Mikey thought he saw something against Earl. See what happened to him. I can't wait till the Crow show. I think Regis is going to stop him. But don't think Regis can't win a decision. A lot of people think he can't win a decision. I wouldn't be surprised if he get the decision over Devin. Because that jab, they're talking about how short Regis' arm is, but Regis is a southpaw, so going to be right in position to parry that jab, block it, knock it down. His lead hand going to be right there waiting for it. So reach ain't going to mean nothing. Reach ain't going to be no big factor. People just getting on the bandwagon. They hear what other people say about Devin. There's all these levels of up Regis, and they just saying the same thing. They don't know what they're looking at. Regis only got one loss. All of a sudden, This guy is so many levels above him. This man is a 2-time champion. Just remember, he lost the belt to Josh Taylor, didn't he? And then he got it back. Yeah, Tank breaks Loma next. That would be good. I would like to see that. I would like to see that. Yeah. Against Josh Taylor. If that fight had been in the States, Regis would have got the win. But over there, and that's why them UK fighters from that area don't like fighting nowhere else, because they get that favorable treatment over there. That's what they did to Catterall. They cheated that kid out of undisputed. That was a shame, because it's hard to get an undisputed fight. He might not get another undisputed fight in his career. And he should have been on that list, because he beat Josh Taylor. Yes, he did. He let up off the gas the last couple rounds, and it cost him. But he still did enough to win. He did let up at the end, but he still did enough to win. But the judges was just looking for a reason to give it to Josh Taylor. When they saw that, so he gave him what they needed. Yep. Yeah, I did too. I don't know why Regis went over there. I think they both had belts at the time, didn't they? It was like a unification thing, I think. And then Josh Taylor, then he had two, and Ramirez had two. That's how he became undisputed when he got the one from Regis. And it was supposed to have been Regis against Ramirez for that undisputed. But they cheated for Josh Taylor. That's where them UK fighters get a belt. They don't fight nowhere else but over there until they lose it. Like, look at Joe Cordina. Ever since he had that belt, he came out of the UK or Scotland or Dublin, or he came out. He fought nowhere else yet. Matter of fact, he fight next week, I think. And it's in Scotland. He got the IBF belt. So him and Osaki fighting a week apart. Maybe they're unified next. Osaki made me believe it tonight. He showed me something tonight, though. He showed me something tonight, man. He had to come out of his comfort zone and win that fight. And he did it. He pulled it out, man. He had to go in there and get into a slugfest and take a puncher out of there. And Hernandez is, man, he's like a notch below Tank type power. And Osaki had to get up in there and do it, man, because he was behind, and he did it. He showed me something in that fight. It's going to take a lot to beat him. Yes. No, man. I couldn't believe what T.O. did to Taylor. I just knew Taylor was going to dog walk him. T.O. shocked everybody. We're talking about him and Ryan now. Everybody's waiting to see what Ryan's going to look like coming out of that Derek James camp. But I like the fight they picked for him, Duarte. They didn't pick a soft touch. Duarte is a tough guy. He gonna make Ryan work, but I think Ryan will beat him. But he gonna have to work for it. The old Ryan wouldn't have beat him. But I think with Derek James, he'll get it done. Did Taylor retire? Because I've heard nothing from him since before Tio. BN Boxing News. You back again tonight. What's going on, bro? I got old school in here with me tonight. I don't know where Thomas Hill is. Old school, you said Tio couldn't believe it either, huh? Yeah, Regis took oh, he didn't retire, okay. Catterall said he wants to get the rematch, but it don't look like Taylor want to give it to him. But Tio was a good fighter when he I knew he could fight that kind of fight, but I didn't think his mental was in the right place to do that kind of performance, but he did it. He shocked me. I knew he had that in him, but I didn't think his mind was in the right place, but he did it, man. I want to see him do it again, though. Okay, so Taylor didn't retire. I wish somebody would get up the courage to get on in there with Boots. Cody Crowley, they offered it to him. He turned it down. Staniona said he needed a tune-up, which I can't blame him because as long as he'd been out of the ring, yeah, that would be the thing to do to get a tune-up before you get in there with Boots. Boots ain't the guy to get in the ring with off of a year's layoff. No. Yeah. No, he won't be. You're right about that, old school. The only other champion he could beat probably Rolly, Subriel, or Regis. Nah. You can't deal with neither one of them. Tio got that win against Loma and that ruined him. Went to his head. I thought Loma had beat Devin, to be honest with you. I really did. I had Loma 8-4. Yep. But it was a lot of close swing rounds in there early, and apparently the judges must have gave most of them to Devin. Like in the middle of the fight, there was a lot of rounds that could have went either way. So they had to give all of them to Devin. And when they said, and still, I was shocked. I was like, they ain't even gonna have to cheat for Loma. He really won. He said, and still. Yeah, you had Loma too? Yeah. But he did it, man. Loma turned back the clock on that one. He shocked Devin. Devin didn't think he was going to get that Loma. And shoot, Devin had that height and reach. There was no problem to Loma. He went inside at will. But him and Tank could be a good one. Loma will make it last for a while, but Tank will get to him eventually. Yeah, that'll be nice. I hope that is next. Because, this year coming in, Tank was the first card, remember? up there in DC, him and Hector. They had Boots and that's when Villa beat Rashidi. Boo Boo was on it. Yeah, that was the first card of the year. And I think the last card is scheduled is going to be Monster. Him and the guy down there at 122 is going for they fighting for undisputed. Marlon to Palace. Yeah, Monster will take that. Then I got moving to 126. He made a believer out of me what he did to Cool Boy. I still don't believe that. He just walked through Cool Boy like he wasn't nothing. And now, to Palace, he's going over to Japan. Why do they must pay them guys a lot of money because he got 2 belts too. Why do they keep going over? Make Monster come out of there. Why do they keep doing that? Thomas Hill, what's going on? Broski. Got old school in here with us tonight, Thomas. I knew you was coming. Told him we was in there till what, about 4 last night? How did that event turn out, Thomas? Was it today? The one you was cooking for last night? Or is it, yeah, I guess it was for today because he was cooking last night. He said it was for a lot of women. You was cooking all that good food. You didn't get a wife out of it? Oh, you just getting back from it? Okay. You got some prospects, okay. Yeah. That's good. You said some prospects with plural. Uh-oh. Did you see the fights tonight, Thomas? Not Subriel, Oshaki and Rocky Eduardo. That was good. I was telling old school, Oshaki showed me something tonight, man. He had to come out of his comfort zone to get that one. He had to get up in there with a devastating puncher, man, and fight with him. And he did it and got the job done. I was very impressed. Very impressed. What do you think about it? That Oshaki's performance. Wasn't it? Yes. Yes. And Hernandez is a warrior, man. That 11th round, man, I thought he was gone. And all of a sudden, he just came back fighting. I don't know, where did he get that burst of energy from? He was out on his feet. But he couldn't make it through the 12th. He was a hit on 2 cards, too. 2 of the judges' cards. What they said. Hernandez was winning. I didn't think it was no way he would be winning in the 12th round if that fight went that far. But he was. So that fight was all backwards, but it was good. Yes, it was, wasn't it? Woo! Round 11 was crazy, man. That's the round of the year, my round of the year so far. Round 11. Got that one. What do you think about the Fury fight, Thomas? They said he had to eke out a split decision against the what's his name, the Ngannou MMA guy. The Usyk got in the ring after the fight. I didn't know that was scheduled for December 23rd. I didn't know they had a date yet. Somebody was telling me it's December 23rd. Yeah, Foster is the goods, old school. You're right about that. No question. He showed it tonight. Everybody was like, he had to box his way around Hernandez's power to win. Shoot, he went straight at it at the end. He had to go straight at it to win, and he did it. He did it. Yep. That was good. Next weekend we got Joe. I was telling old school we got Joe Cordina. Get ready to heat up though. Shakur and Dos Santos. That's like 3 weeks. I don't know who fights the week in between that on the 11th. Yeah, it does. Yeah, old school. The fact that Fury skipped the press conference after the fight says a lot. Yeah, it sure does. He was embarrassed. And I heard he got knocked down in the second round. I was not expecting that. But they said Ngannou can punch, and he's big. So he might be just that good, man. That was his first fight. Or Fury might have been all out of shape. I don't know. I didn't see it. And not focused like he normally would be. Maybe we got a new contender in the heavyweight division. Francis Ngannou. He said he was done with MMA. Yeah, Fury went down. Wow. It would have been something if I would have stopped him. Man. But his belt wasn't on the line though. Nope. Yeah, his belt wasn't on the line. What was that? Somebody came in up there. Oh, Flawless Mentality. How you doing, bro? Good to see you. We're just doing a little late night boxing talk. Salute to you. Welcome to Cast Sports Chat. I call myself a subsidiary of the Hardcore Hangout. I'm like a spinoff. Me and Old School. Our channels are spinoffs from the Hangout. Frey looked like he was in shock. He didn't expect Francis to be as good as he was. And he didn't come to the press conference afterwards? I didn't know none of that. Wow. Yeah, that does say a lot. Trying to pull a, like Oscar and all them did, Ryan Garcia just don't show up. They're to fine you or something when you do that. You owe it to the people. People paid all their hard-earned money to see the fight. They want to hear from the fighters, you know? And you're just going to duck the press conference. There should be some kind of fine involved in that. They do that in the NFL and NBA. Remember when they fined, remember the running back from Seattle? He was fined like every week because he would never go to the press conferences. Beast Bowl, what was his name? I can't think of his real name. The running back when Seattle was going to the Super Bowl and stuff. Remember, he kept getting fined because he wouldn't come to the press. He wouldn't talk to the media. Marshawn Lynch, yeah. So yeah, they do that in the NFL. I think the NBA too. They had those press conferences after the game, and if the media requests you to come out and you don't do it, you get fined. So Curry should have got fined for that. Boxing needs some kind of commissioner, man, or commission over it because, you know, the sanctioning bodies do what they want to do, and then the promotional companies do what they want to do. It's just too many different. And they want the confusion. It's easier for them to cheat, you know? They need one body, a commissioner or a commission or something to police the thing. Enforce the rules. Just like Fury didn't come to the press conference, he get a fine. But the way it is now, you do what you want to do. Look at Canelo. All the guys that fight at 168, they don't even get a chance to fight for the title because the undisputed champion won't fight him. But a guy from 154 that's never fought in the division, he get a title shot. That's crazy. Crazy. I heard that old school, excuse me. I heard that Curry was like confused in there. Like he was like you said, he was in shock that Ngannou was doing so good. And you can say, like, look at his, what better you might say, you can just look at his face and you can see it all over his face. Like he was like, what? He wasn't expecting that. And then got knocked down. They said Usyk was there too. I know Usyk enjoyed that. Nah, Usyk wouldn't have wanted Fury to lose. Look at all the money he would have lost. Yeah, he couldn't do that to Francis. Francis is a big dude, man. Yeah, he couldn't lay all over him like that. No, you're right. You're right. Yeah. Francis is like 6'7", 6'8", just as big as tall as Fury too. And big. In MMA, he was pretty good on his feet, pretty good striker and everything. So, you know, I'm not that much into MMA, but I've seen him fight before. He was always pretty good standing up too, you know. So he had that little boxing background in him. So Fury. Let's see, if I would have got it, it wouldn't have been nothing like that. Fury probably would have knocked him out or something. I would have enjoyed that. Yeah. You know, them MMA guys, they strong, man. They got to grapple on that mat and stuff. Yeah, they strong. Usyk was laughing at him, flawless. Yeah. I think them UK guys scared of Usyk after what he did to Joshua twice. Usyk can box. That would have messed Usyk's bag up if Fury would have lost, though. You know, but that wasn't for the title, though, so they still would have had it. It would have took a little of the luster off of it, though. Fury coming in there off of a loss, but it was only 10 rounds, right? And it wasn't, and the title wasn't on the line. That would have took some of the shine off of it, though. You know, Fury coming into the undisputed fight off of a loss to an MMA guy. Yeah, that's in Saudi Arabia, I think, December 23rd. And we got to close out the year to Monster Inoue and Marlon were undisputed at 122. Monster will win that. But I don't know, you never know. All it might surprise us all. Okay, so Francis was already training for boxing before he decided to. Okay, so yeah, if he did that well like that, he had to have some kind of background in the old school. You're right, yeah. He couldn't have just started when he just got out of MMA. No, you're right. He did that well. It couldn't have been that out of shape. I got all subscribers. Need to get some people to come in that's not subscribed so I can get some. My subscribers can go up. I remember when I first started coming into Jay's chat, he would have like 7 and 8 people. So evidently Mike Tyson makes a decent, you right, Jay, makes a decent coach. Yeah. I forgot about, you're right, William. I forgot about that. Mike Tyson was training him, right? And now, did you hear that Tyson Fury's father wants to fight Mike Tyson on the Usyk Fury undercard? Mike Tyson might kill that old man. What is wrong with him? He's supposed to be mad because he named his son after Mike Tyson, and then Mike Tyson trained Ngannou against him. Did you hear that old school that he's supposed to fight? He wants to fight Mike Tyson on the Fury Usyk undercard. Isn't that crazy? Talking about Floyd and Manny Pacquiao. But guess who Manny Pacquiao said he wanted to fight? Tank. And I'm like, why? He's 44 years old. Tank might kill that man. Don't do that. Manny got a death wish. He said he wanted to fight Tank. That's crazy. Yeah. John Fury is what, about 70 years old or something? Might be older than that. At least in his 60s. Gonna fight Tyson. He said he was gonna say something to Tyson at the fight when he came face to face with him. I bet he didn't. Tank would destroy Manny. He sure would, Flawless. I don't know. As much money as Manny made during his career, he can't need a bag. I don't know why he wants to fight Tank. He made enough to last a lifetime off of the Floyd fight. I can understand that. But they talk about him and Floyd now on December 9th. Yup. And then they asked Manny, would he like to fight Floyd in a real fight? He said it's up to Floyd. Floyd ain't doing that. No. No. Never know though. I think Floyd is 46 and Manny is 44. I know Floyd always had him by 2 years. Who y'all think gonna be next for Canelo in the big PBC 3-fight deal? Who's gonna be fight number 2? Maul? Yeah, he does old school. You know, his son is in the amateurs, Manny Pacquiao Jr. I mean, last time I checked, I think it was about a month ago, he was 6-2. He used to always be sitting there at Manny fights with his mother. He's a little boy now, he's fighting Manny Pacquiao Jr. 6-2. I can't wait to see Andy Cruz again. Yeah, Florida. That's what old school was saying. Yeah. Yup. That Manny supports his people big time. And he was a senator. I guess he still is. He was a politician down there, so. He ran for president, didn't he? I don't think he got it though. Yeah. Yup. So you're right, he could need it. Yeah. But fighting Tank, he might not live to spend it. Well, no 44-year-old man need to be in no ring with Tank. Look what he doing to 24-year-olds. Suppose he hit Manny like he hit Rolly, or like he hit Ryan in his liver. That would be bad. That would end bad. You better have a stretcher right there by the ring, right behind the scores table or something, waiting for him. What Usyk did to him. And he was only what? 40? 41 when he fought Usyk. And poor Usyk, Earl ruined him. Yeah, Usyk is done. He got beat up by Barrios. Yeah. Y'all think we're gonna get Earl Bud too? This Bud is like adamant about 47, and I don't want to see Earl squeeze himself down to no 47 anymore. He would have been gone. Only reason he stayed there that long was waiting for that Bud fight. He would have been 54. So if he If Bud don't want to do 54, if I was Earl, I was going about my business. Yeah, old school. That's what I'm saying. Ooh, yeah. Oh, he would spend a lot of time. Yeah, if he hit that Manny, 46-year-old Manny, like he hit Leo Santa Cruz, ooh, with that uppercut, probably break the whole side of his face. That was bad. That man was sleeping. The referee didn't even have to count. It was over. And Hector too. Hector just didn't go to sleep, but he was out of it. Remember, he's sitting on the stool talking about he couldn't see. Yeah. If Hector had came back out there, he would have been sleeping. That's a good question. Yeah. Yeah. I don't think we're going to see that fight again. I don't want to see Earl at no 47 again, no way. He has clearly outgrown that weight, man. Only reason he was still there was for that one fight. He said that. Stayed too long. Yeah. He knew it, but he wanted the, Bud fight, and he knew the people wanted it so bad. He should have had that fight about 3 years ago. At least. I wouldn't mind seeing it at 54, though. I wouldn't mind seeing it at 54. Where's, I was asking Thomas last night, where is Brian Castano? Anybody know? He must have really been hurt by that, when he lost that fight to Mel, because that was, what, 22, wasn't it? Like April, early 2022, and he hadn't been back in the ring since. And he's a good fighter, but really doesn't have a choice. But this can hardly make 47 again. He would get stripped, yeah, because it was in the contract. But don't he get to pick the weight though, since he won it? Earl should have put 54 in the contract. Yeah. Yeah. Virgil probably decided to leave 47 alone. He's supposed to be fighting at 54. That's a good move because he was too big for 47 too. Bud went the Canelo bag. Canelo can't keep dragging these guys from these lower weight classes. And you got all these guys at 68 that's been fighting at 68 that deserve a chance to be champion. Well, I ain't saying they're going to beat them. Deserve a chance to at least fight for the title. They got to sit there and watch you drag all these guys from 2 and 3 weight classes below, and they fight there. You gotta watch you bring up guys that never even fought in the division to get a shot at the title before they do. That's crazy. That's why they need a commissioner or something over boxing. That type of nonsense wouldn't happen. It wouldn't happen. These guys would have to fight their mandatories or be stripped. Commissioner wouldn't care who you are, Canelo or whoever. You'd be stripped. Look at Mel. They already stripped him. Gave his belt to Zoo. Canelo been up and down and around and everywhere. Still ain't been stripped. He'll find a John Ryder every now and then and call that his mandatory, and they good with it. Dance all around Benavidez and them. That's crazy. Yeah, that's the thing, old school. That's the question. Yeah. We're going to see. We are going to see. Yeah. Because that whatever was going on with him, it might have more to do with just that trying to make that 47, So we're going to see now. Yeah. Because Stanionis wasted a whole year fooling with. Well, Stanionis one time backed out too because he had the appendix or something. The one fight was his choice, was his fault when he got canceled. EJ one was mostly from his broken ribs and being weight drained. He couldn't even train. I gotta get my glasses on. He couldn't even train 5 weeks before the fight. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, that double standard is crazy, man. Yeah. And Canelo been doing it for years, man. He's champion at 68. He goes up and fights Bivol at 75. He's still a champion at 68. Then he brings Mel up from 54. Mel goes up there, he gets stripped. That's the first time he fought out of 54. But he's the one that gets stripped. Wasn't that crazy? Like, well, damn. Well, and they stripped the man, he went up there to fight. And you got the people that say Canelo has earned the right to do what he wants to do. What? No. He need to go ahead and retire then. And Billy is on that card with Benavidez in January. Christian and Billy. He's another one at 68 that ain't gonna never get a chance to fight for the title long as Canelo got him. I like what Benavidez and Andrade did. They said, forget Canelo then. And Plant too. Plant and Benavidez got in there. Yeah, it's disgusting, old school. It really bothers me, man. It gets on my nerves, man. And now you got Bud, you got Zoo, Carlos Adames was mentioning Canelo's name. All these guys down at the lower weight mentioning Canelo. What about the guys like Benavidez, Morrell, Andrade, Plant again, and Billy? What about them guys? They fight at 168. It's crazy. They stripped Mel. And that was his first time leaving out of his weight class. Canelo fought Bivol last year. Then, when Bivol wanted to come down to fight him at 160, oh no, he didn't want to do that. He sent Bivol an offer he knew he was going to refuse. Canelo was a character, but he gets away with it, so hey, you can't fault him. It's boxing. But they know we still gonna, because we hardcore, we're gonna spend our money and watch it. We can't help it. So they know they can get away with this nonsense. Yeah, that was a trip when they stripped Mel though. But you know what I think Mel needs to do would be big time. Come back down and take that belt back from Zeus. That would be huge if we do that. Okay, old school. I'll see you in the morning. I'm getting ready to get off here too. In the hangout, right? And that's only a few hours away. Yeah. I know my wife back there. Well, who is he out there talking to? Okay, old school. I'll holler at you in the hangout, bro. Have a good one. I got an hour and 23. I'm going to make it to an hour and a half. 7 more minutes. A nice round figure. Oh, okay. You got church. Well, I'll see you in the evening hangout. Peace. Okay, I guess I go ahead and shut this thing down. If you're still here, Flawless, I'll holler at you later. BNB, I'll let you later. Next time you guys come in, you will have a tool by your name. Everybody have a good night.